Cochran tonight because he comes with a wealth of experience, not only in network marketing, but has been very, very generous and very instrumental. He's had an MBA from North Dakota State University. He's taught venture capital and business strategies. He's a graduate of the program of David Exel's School of Business. And of course, he has built from the ground up several companies that have turned into multi-million-dollar companies. And so that is something that is a great feat. I know he's been working diligently around the clock to get all these services up and running and to really create a mega company for us to be able to share with others and really maximize the services that we offer and how we can help people and how people can benefit from generating some extra income, whatever category that may be in. So if he is on tonight, I'd like to just have him say hello to everybody, and then I'll go back to introducing the rest of the team and we'll get started. Mr. Cochran, are you joining us tonight?
I am, and I'm excited about tonight. And thank you for the very kind comments. With success, because I've been able to grow several companies that have grown into substantial companies. And when I say it's not it's we, because we did it as a group. We did it with people who are committed to being able to put the effort in to make it work. And that's why I'm excited about what we're doing now. For the last few months, we've been getting everything straightened and ready to go. And so I just really appreciate yourself and Kirk and Tina and the rest of the team that have put so much time and energy into this, because I really feel like we can grow this to be something special. And I hope that, we can say, hey, I was there on March 28th of 2024 when this thing really became a real company and began to launch. So many people say I could have invested in real estate 30, 40 years ago, but they never did. And so this is a time that I think we need to take advantage of. I really feel strongly that we have the right products, the right team, and we have the right direction. And it's because of people like yourself and Coach and the rest of the team that we're really positioned to grow. So I'm going to turn this back over to you and just say, everybody, I'm appreciative of you joining us tonight and look forward to your success.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Mr. Cochran. And then, of course, we can't say enough about also bringing on and just introducing Mr. Roger Grosser, who's also been an instrumental part of this company. He obviously is an information technology genius and professional with over 40 years of experience. Obviously, he's had various roles and experience in building these kinds of network marketing spaces and a distributor for several air filter companies, et cetera, in the 80s. He's been instrumental in also making sure that people get the right information, and of course has been at Mr. Kirby's side as a business partner and just, a genius at everything he does. And I just think we have the right leadership. And of course, I certainly can't leave out the rest of the crew. I'd like to introduce Mr. And Mrs. McLeod, Latina, and Mr. McLeod, Bishop McLeod, as I call you, because you guys have been instrumental also in helping me not only gain the experience throughout the years, but we've worked in many, many companies together, and you guys have taken this by the bull by the horn, so to speak, and have really taken off with this and just made sure that everything that we're doing is going to get the right information to the right hands. So with any other, I don't want to cause any other pauses or any delays. I'm not sure who I'm introducing. I believe it'll be either Lady T or Mr. Bishop. I'm not sure.
It's me, Miss Louisa.
Oh, yes,
Thank you so much,
I love
Louisa.
you so much.
Love you too. Louisa, you are really an asset to this whole thing. We are so grateful to have you a part of this team. And everybody that has joined tonight, we just want to welcome you and thank you. We're finally in a position to launch our platform. And this has been one of the most exciting things that we have done. I don't know if you all know, but we have built this thing leading with our heart. And we're building a culture that will indeed lead with the heart and not with the dollar. That's definitely going to be a byproduct of what we do, serving other people and what we call caring and sharing with others. This is something that we want to span the globe, absolutely, with the message that we value you, we honor you, and we thank you. We are presenting products here that people want, need, and use. And we're just going to continue growing in that fashion and growing in a way that everyone is, they know that finally this is something for them. This is something that anybody and everybody and all of us can do, but not just individually. We're not asking you to shoot for numbers that are just unreasonable. We're asking you to do this as a team effort. Let's do this while we care for others and share with others. I'm excited because of what's developing and what's coming together. And I'm excited that you're going to be excited about what we've done and what you guys are a part of right now. So, without further ado, I'd like to turn this over to Bishop McLeod, who is really the driving force behind this. Well, Mr. Cochran and Mr. Grosser first in place. So they had this whole thing sketched out and told us what they wanted to do. And I'm just glad that they invited us to come on board and come alongside them and help them to build out something absolutely incredible. Truly, it's the
And
first time
Lady
I've ever
T,
seen
I'm
anything. Go
sorry.
ahead.
You know what? I'm not sure if our fearless coach is on tonight. I know that he's tending to a ill mother, so our prayers go out to him. I'm not sure if he's on, but we wanted to recognize him as well. He's an incredible leader and an incredible coach and knows a lot about great recruiting. And our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, hoping everything is okay. So with that, I guess now you can turn it on over to your wonderful husband. I'm sorry for the interruption.
No problem. Thank you. And Coach Ken will be with us. He may click in here if he can. He has a problem with internet where he is as well. So it's just, it's a unique situation for him right now. But like I said, without further ado, I'm going to turn this over to my husband, Bishop McLeod.
Thanks a lot, team. I appreciate you. I want to give shout out tonight to Mr. Cochran, Mr. Grosser, to Miss Latina McLeod, to Louisa Deason, to Coach Ken Kimes, to the entire executive staff. And I'm really honored, ladies and gentlemen, to be here with you tonight. I want to thank my friends and family for participating tonight. And this is exciting for us because we've been working for the last several months getting this to this point. It's only going to get better and better, ladies and gentlemen. The reason why I'm so excited is because I spent 49 years as a licensed clergy, building and developing churches throughout North America. We've been featured on major national television network stations, and we just love people, period. And as a believer, someone that, I'm not ashamed to make that statement publicly, but I always was concerned about companies that I partnered with because, of my credentials, my reputation. I wanted to make sure that people that I brought to a company could be safe and know that they're in good hands with good leadership. And I just once again want to give a salute to Mr. Cochran and Mr. Grosser for the integrity, the transparency, and the intestinal fortitude that they've had for the last 7-8 years as they've transitioned from Terabyte into WorldLink team. It's just been an amazing journey. A special salute out to all of our original founders, the ones that were part of this whole process 7 years ago, like Rod and John Henry, and just so many others on there tonight. I want to just give a shout out tonight to them as well. Thank you, guys and ladies, for everything that you brought to WorldLink team. Well, tonight we're not going to prolong the time. Matter of fact, just let me just say this real quick here. We've got people on here from different parts of the country. We've got Colorado on tonight, Aurora, the Denver area, Mr. Gabriel Brown. We've got Mr. Frank McLeod from the District of Tampa in the Florida district there. We've got Miracle McLeod there in Florida. We've got people that are in, of course, the Houston market, people that are out in California, people that are out in Utah, people that are, it's just all over tonight. And it's only going to get more. But you're going to see people here coming on from that are nationals, but they're going to be connecting people internationally in the next year. And so it's going to be something exciting. And you're in the very beginning. That's why I'm telling everybody, hey, guys, you've heard the rhetoric before. And I don't mean that in a negative way from other companies about first movers advantage and get in now and all that. But when I tell you now is the time to really get your feet planted and become a part of WorldLink team, I'm telling you, there are major reasons why you want to do it now. And so I'm saying to you, if you know anyone that's ever tried, their time in any direct sales company or network marketing company, and they've not had the success that they wanted, here is a place that you can have the success that you're looking for. I don't even consider us a quote network marketing company. We're a community of people that are helping each other. We're sharing and caring, as Mr. McLeod said earlier, and we're helping our members, our founders, do what they couldn't do in other companies. If they're willing to go to work, they're willing to put their heads down and partner with our executive team. We've got the best of the best, Mrs. Deason, Mr. Coach Ken. They will help you. They will help you to grow your team exponentially and also to acquire customers as well. And so, why do we want to acquire customers? Why do we want to grow teams? Because just like any other platform nationwide, the best form of any marketing is word of mouth marketing. And I know someone would say, well, what about the internet, social media, TV, radio? Yeah, those are all great, but nothing beats word of marketing because people believe the people that they do business with, right? So when you tell someone about a good product or a service that you've enjoyed or a convenience that you've had, they're going to listen to you. So nothing beats word of mouth marketing. So if we can tonight, we're going to go directly into the PowerPoint, and I'm going to go through this really, really quick. You guys, if you don't mind, you can take some notes and you can write some of the key things down if you'd like to. And then we're going to tonight allow Mr. McLeod to close us out, and Mr. Cochran, if he so chooses to do that. But let's go ahead and roll that PowerPoint, Mr. McLeod. And I think tonight I have Mr. Lamont Gilbert on tonight. I want to recognize him as well. Mr. Lamont Gilbert is a CEO of Absolutely Amazing Water, and he has such an amazingly busy schedule. I know that today he had some medical situations today with his family, but tonight we're really honored to have them on tonight, and I hope that they see what I saw about 4 months ago as we were putting all this together. All right, let's make it happen, okay? All right, WorldLink team, that's exactly who we are. Just a little bit about our products and services, guys. We are featuring what we call world-class WorldLink cellular services that basically one of the fastest growing cellular network platforms in the nation. And we're going to talk more about that a little bit later, especially during our training time. Also, we have Wellness Shield Plus, which is our medical discount savings program. You're going to love this, guys. When we talk more about this, we have our We Care Advantage Auto discount program. Every person on this phone, without exception, needs these services. These are services that people that they want, need, and they use, and that's why we're bringing things that have relevancy to the platform. We just don't want to put things in here that people don't need. And the last thing that's coming in the future, of course, is WorldLink Travel. Well, as you've heard tonight from our illustrious CEO tonight, his background was very well articulated by Louisa Deason. And I really, once again, want to appreciate Mr. Cochran for his background as an actuary, as a business owner, as someone that has built Fortune 500, Fortune 50, and billion-dollar platforms. Really appreciate his history in the industry and what he's brought to this industry. Also, the same thing about our an amazing chief executive officer, someone that I'm telling you right now, guys, if we didn't have him in the mix, we would probably not know exactly where to go, because he is the technologist. He understands how this whole thing works. He makes sure that it's streaming, it looks good, it's robust, and I want to thank him for his experience in direct sales, network marketing, and also managing Fortune 50, Fortune 100 companies as well. A little bit about ourselves. Of course, I'm Bishop K. McLeod, Latina McLeod. We've business owners for the last 13 years, primarily, and we're basically a sales and marketing company. That's what we do. We market for multiple different Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 50, Fortune 100 companies, and some of the listings of some of the companies that we've been a part of that we've actually helped to grow their database of customers. And we've had an amazing time the last 13, 14 years. We're so excited about that. And some of our global outreach is, of course, in countries like Nigeria and Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia, Canada, and et cetera, et cetera. We're really excited about our background. Let's talk about Louisa. Louisa, this is the queen of customer acquisition, guys. Listen, everybody on here, if you've always wanted to do direct sales, you knew that this is a way for you to supplement your income, part-time, spare time income, where you can make an extra $500 or $1,000 a month. Louisa is the lady that can explain to you exactly how to acquire customers. And I'm telling you guys, she's a scientist as it relates to this. So we want to stay tuned. We're going to be hearing a lot from her coming up very, very soon. All right, Coach Ken. All right. Coach Ken, over 39, 40 years as a licensed coach here in the state of Texas that has led many, many championships in his lifetime. He's the guy that has taken so many of our young people that had trouble homes and they came out of bad situations and mentored them into championship. He is a leader's leader with over 20 years experience in direct sales space. He is a master recruiter, but more importantly, he knows how to teach the process. I also call him, he's a scientist in his craft. He knows exactly what to do. These are the people, ladies and gentlemen, that WorldLink team has brought in the executive side to help you to do something that perhaps you've not done in the past. Well, just a little bit about our company's objective. Number one, what we'd like to do, we want to partner with professional, like-minded people. We also want to offer a world-class opportunity to bring to the market, some of the best products and services, that's available, at a discount price in the industry. We want to provide our partners with unique and tailored training. That's very important to us. Also provide an executive training and customer acquisition team as well, training as well. And then finally, provide gold standard training for our recruiting processes. Here's what I like to tell people. If you so choose to become a part, of our WorldLink community, a WorldLink team, I want you guys to know that here's what you can expect of us. Number one, we're going to be operating at the highest level of integrity. And I want you guys to write that down. Honesty and transparency. That's something that maybe you've not had in previous companies that kind of made you scared about dealing with any of these direct sales platforms. Well, that's who we are. We want to operate from that level of integrity. We want to offer you products and services in the industry that customers that they need, want, and they use at a discounted price. We're voted actually having one of the best compensation plans in the direct sales market. And also, we are offering revenue share with our company. A little bit about our Founders Club 1000. And this is what we're harping on right now. We have Founders 1000, but we're doing right now, we open the doors for Founders 150. And that simply means this: for every 150 founders that come in between now and the end of May, there's a special incentive for you that I'll go over with you at the end of this PowerPoint slide. Okay, here's what happens when you become a founder. As a founder, you have the recognition by the CEO and also the COO and the executive staff, an opportunity to be selected as an advisory on the steering committee, the ability to be able to bring ideas and concepts to the company for consideration, participating in the revenue shared pools, and also real first movers advantage. How about that, guys? I think that's fabulous. And I don't want to be redundant in saying that, but when I tell you about first movers advantage, there's something very unique about people that get placed first inside of our binary. I mean, we're going to go over that later. I'm not going to do full disclosure tonight, but I will tell you this: the way that this binary, it's a hybrid. You want to be a part of this because everybody inside of a binary is going to be helping the other person. Truly, the statement that Ms. McLeod said early. It's actually sharing and caring. We're going to help each other in this one. All right. What our expectations are of our founders, guys. Hey, listen. We're going to be transparent. We're going to be open with you. We're going to be honest with you. We're going to give you the very best products and services that we can do. And all we're asking from you guys is this: number one, a commitment to create a culture, right, that motivates and inspires each other to reach their goals. Number two, to promote and sell our company's offerings. Number three, to acquire, brand marketers, be a servant leader, and then finally also have a why that moves you guys into action. Finally, a company that has a real product, a real service, and real people with real integrity, and you can be a part of the WorldLink team and soon to be WorldLink Team Global. All right, next slide. Let's talk a little bit about, real quick, our products and services. Now, I'm going to go over this like real bullet quick, okay? I am a product of the product. I cannot talk to you about something I've not used. Now, Wellness Shield Plus in the McLeod household has been absolutely amazing for me. There was a point during COVID that, everybody was on lockdown. We couldn't get out of the house. Nobody wanted to go to an emergency room or urgent care, and you know why. You know why, right? Put that in the chat. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You go to an emergency room, the place was jam-packed, full of people coughing and sneezing. People were sick. Unfortunately, we lost millions of people doing COVID, right? But we were able, because of the Wellness Shield Plus, to stay right here in our home and have access to a board-certified doctor. Watch this now, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, as many times as we needed that. Well, I needed my blood pressure refilled. I needed to get something for a cough. Miss McLeod needed something for her medical situation during the time of COVID. I'm telling you guys, it saved us time. It saved us thousands of dollars at the emergency room and potentially hundreds of dollars at urgent care. Guys, I want you to know this is a real medical discount plan. It is not medical insurance, but it is a medical discount plan. And wait a minute. And let me tell you a bit about our dental plan, guys. We have tens of thousands of dentists that are orthodontists. They're general dentistry, root canals, fillings, et cetera, et cetera. In many cases, you're able to save more money from using our Wellness Shield Plus dental program. It's called Carrington, than you can sometimes using your own insurance. I'm serious about that. I've actually used it. I'm a product of the product. And then it goes on, talks about iMed, National LASIK Network. It talks about Amplifon hearing services, Galaxy services, and so forth, so on. Our diabetes management savings program, our prescriptions discount program, our direct labs. Now, I'm in Texas, and who dominates the Texas market for all laboratory tech services is a company called Quest Laboratories. Well, we're in contract with them. You can find them all over Texas. I don't know what's there in your state, but rest assured, whatever we have in network, you'll have access to. You'll have 2 free blood panels that has a value over $500 a piece. And I'm telling you right now, that means for your PSA, that means for your blood sugar, your A1C, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You need to have these blood panels. So you get 2 of those a year. Okay, let's go to the next slide. All right, so just let me tell you about this one, okay? Now, I drive an old car. I've got a couple of old cars, okay? And quite frequently, every 3,000 miles, you need an oil change. Every so many 100 miles, you need to get your tires rotated. You need to get front end alignments, et cetera. Maybe you might need struts or shocks. The old cars, they had shocks. The new cars, they have struts. Many of these cars are electronically controlled. You know the story, right? The bottom line, you go into some of these major networks like Pet Boys or the Firestones or some of these, the Christian Brother Network automobile repair shops. They're expensive. I mean, if you've had any car repairs done the last 2 or 3 months, would you put it in the chat for me real quick? If I can feel your pain, ladies and gentlemen, I know. Well, with our We Care Advantage automobile discount services, we're offering, watch this now, up to 25% savings on all of your automobile repair, everything from oil change to transmission change, and so much more. And along with that, will be coming here in the very new future. We're going to be having roadside assistance. So I want you to take a look at that. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing, what We Care does and how it works, the savings that's behind it, and who's eligible for this. Now, hear this, guys. Your car must be 1995 and above. Can you say that with me in the chat? 1995 and above. Now, to me, that car probably is a premium car to you, but let's face it, that car is pretty old. The fact that we can cover a 1995 and above car, whether the car itself is running or not running, modified or salvaged, ladies and gentlemen, this is an amazing program that I want everybody to know about. Everybody needs to look at this very carefully. And it's so, watch this word now, it's so affordable for families. And right now, if you are if you're a founder, we're going to get you all of these services for a discounted price, because founders are actually called members. All of you guys know about, Costco, right? Do you know about Costco? You buy a membership for the year. You know about that, right? All of you guys understand about Sam's Club. I've been a Sam's Club member for many, many years. You buy the card, you pay the annual fee, you go in there and you buy below retail. That's what it's all about. It's the same thing with the WorldLink team. We have the best products and services that people want, need, and they use. It's something that people habitually pay for, that they unconsciously use and habitually pay for every single month. You're buying gas, you're getting your automobile repaired, you're having to change your oil. So it's not like we're creating a new expense for the American families. We're actually going to put hundreds, if not thousands of dollars back in their pockets by using services like, the Wellness Shield Plus. How much can we save there? And what about the We Care Advantage automobile repair service? All right, let's go to the next slide. All right, so just to let you know, guys, just like any other company, can you say any other company? Put it in the chat. We're looking for marketers. We're looking for people that would like to come on board and partner with us. Right now, we are bringing to the table founders, because founders will have a different degree of involvement than just the normal marketer coming in. That's why we're calling it Founders 1000. But right now, I need you to hit the button and say, I like what I'm hearing. I want to be a part of the Founders 150. I need you to hit the chat button. I want to be a part of the Founders 150, right? And I want you to take advantage of all of the products and the services that we're going to be offering. And I'm going to tell you this right now. WorldLink has done something so unique, like no other company out there. They're providing products and services to their founders, and they're going to show them how to get all of their products and services for absolutely free. Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Absolutely free. So myself, Miss McLeod, our executive staff, the Deasons, the Kimes, we're all going to show you how you can have your service free every single month. And then we're going to show you how to have your service free indefinite, as long as you meet the qualifications. And we'll go over that with you in one of our trainings. And let me tell you this right now, 7 and it's free is where you want to be. Can you say that with Bishop? Right in the chat. 7 and it's free is where you want to be. Right? We're going to show you how to do that, right? So right here, it's just showing you a little bit about our compensation plan and basically how it works, the WorldLink business partner compensation plan. Listen, guys, real quick, look at the screen real quick. We only do 3 things. You want to know what they are? Number 1, we become a product of the product. Number 1, we become a product of the product. Number 2, we share the product with friends and family. And then number 3, we use third-party verification. Can you say that with me? Number one, a product of the product, and I'm going to show you how to get it free. Number two, we share the product with friends and family. And then number three, we use third-party verification. I love it, man. I absolutely love this platform. Become a product of the product. All right, so let's talk about this here real quick. How we earn in WorldLink Team. Number one, our success package. We have our goal success package. You're going to want to kind of remember that phrase, success package. That's exactly what it will create for you is success. Number two, our retail referral commission program. We also earn income from our a la carte services, our package pricing services, and also our free services on a monthly basis. Number six, what I call our FAB or our FAB bonus from referring and bringing in new founders. Listen, we've even put some spice in there. It's actually called our fabulous bonus. Did you hear that? Our FAB bonus, right? Also our binary commission, revenue share pool, customer acquisition, and our cycle bonus. Wow. That's amazing. Once again, finally a company with real product, real services, real culture, and people with integrity. Let's go to the next slide. All right, our compensation plan. Listen, guys, everything that we want tonight, Mr. Gilbert, Mr. McLeod, Mrs. Alexander, everything we want, Mr. Brown, everything we want, everything we want, Miracle, everything we want in this situation is for you to win. And so we have designed and engineered this with you in mind. Right. So what we did, we have what we call rank advancement bonuses. Right. And people get eerie about rank advance because there's so many loops and so many hoops that you got to jump through. Well, not with WorldLink Team, guys. When you become a founder, right, you become a business partner, it's on then at that exact moment. We put you under our wings and we start walking you through the process to get your services for absolutely free every month thereafter. And the first position that you come into is a business partner. You see that right there? And then we have the next position as an elite business partner or a EBP. You see that? Well, our goal at WorldLink Team and our executive team, our leaders have gotten together. And here's what our goal is. Our goal is to get you from a founding business partner to a managing business partner or MVP. And we want to do that in 30 days. Can everybody write in there 30 days? 30 days, services are free. Now watch this now. If you have the success pack, which you need to have as a founder, right? We're going to show you how to have $1,300+ a year, right? That's underwritten for you where you pay no costs for your services whatsoever. Then you can go out and share the product and services with your family and friends and your colleagues and your business associates, your peer-to-peer relationships, because now you can show them how to do the exact same thing that you've done. So let's go to the next one now. All right, real quick. This is a little bit on my screen. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty. And I mean this honestly, it's actually a little bit blurry, but I just want to say this to you. I'm going to go ahead and ad lib for you. When you become a founder and you acquire seven customers or 7 business partners that have bought a goal success package, at least that, you're going to have your services for absolutely free as long as you maintain a minimum of 7 customers. Okay. All right. And after that, the 8th person, you're then going to start creating what we call a FAB bonus or a FAB bonus in the amount of $25. So every time somebody comes in with you, you're going to get paid 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. And then you're going to start earning what we call corporate shares or what we call the rep share pool. All right. And as you can see how this goes down, you see $25 and $35 as you promote to the next rank, $40 for the next rank. And as a senior business partner, you can see regional, national, et cetera, et cetera. Let's go, team WorldLink. Let's get to a managing business partners position and let's call it a day. And then we can build exponentially by rinse and repeat from those other positions without even a problem. And then, of course, I want you to look real quick here. I'm having a little technical difficulty with my screen jumping around, but I'm going to just ad lib here. As you can see, we do have a world-class binary, and you guys know how binaries work, right? You sponsor someone, one on your left, one on your right. When you sponsor a third person, that's going to help the person that you brought in. That person's going to actually fall under the first person to the left. And the computer has the ability to actually place people inside of the binary for you from top to bottom, left to right, etc. But this is stellar. It's going to make money. You're going to find out exactly how this works. And during our training with Mrs. Louisa Deason, we're going to unpackage the compensation plan. Watch this, guys. It's so simple. It's like even a first, second, third grader can comprehend this. Okay, I promise. And then we have what we have here, of course, our cycling bonus, which is so very important, guys. Every time you get BVs on both sides that equal to the right amount of BVs based off of the purchase of a package, you're going to cycle. And this is a daily bonus that's paid out to you guys every single day. So you're going to be getting paid actually monthly and weekly from the way these binary, these fast start bonuses, the cycle bonuses, and customer acquisition, but all these things are coming in simultaneously. You guys will be able to, here's what I wanted you to know tonight. Mr. Cochran, Mr. Grosser, Ms. McLeod, Mrs. Deason, Mr. Kimes, we all sat down and we said, listen, we're tired of hearing about all the top performers making millions of dollars a year. And then all the people in the audience are cheering and screaming and excited, but they haven't made $200. I would rather have, right, 10,000 people making $1,000 a month than having 5 to 10 people making millions of dollars a month. So if that makes sense to you, just put in the chat, that just makes sense to me, Mr. Bishop, right? So ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of our PowerPoint. We got one more page to go. Here's what it looks like right now. I'm going to close it down with this, okay? So I'm going to ask Ms. McLeod if she'd let me catch my breath and just read this to you, and then she can go ahead and close us out. But before I go from the microphone tonight, I want to tell you how pleased we are tonight with everybody that showed up and came on. Thank you for friends, family, colleagues, and so forth, so on. We're bringing on some products, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be mind-blowing to you in the next 90 to 60 days. It's going to be something that you'll be able to sell and offer people that they want, need, and they'll use. And then finally, we want you to really take advantage of the special offer that Miss McLeod's going to read to you tonight. It will be going away in the next 60 days. So you want to really get in there, take advantage of these coupons and get going with us. Let us get you in the binary, get you in as a founder, and let's go to work and make something happen. Thanks a lot, WorldLink.
Okay, guys, I'm going to close this out by just letting you know that join the WorldLink team movement. This is a movement. And I want to thank Bishop McLeod for that excellent presentation and for giving us the details of each of our endeavors with this particular movement. Again, the reason this is already successful is because it is a movement with dedicated, transparent, honest, hardworking leadership. So we're in a good place at a very good time. I just want to go through this last page for us. It's the becoming a founding member. It affords you the opportunity to purchase our amazing success package. Now, the success package includes a WorldLink team's great mobile service plan, plus the following: the Wellness Shield, the We Care Advantage, and as a founder, with your success package, you have access to world-class training for customer acquisition and team building. Again, we have the best of the best as far as it relates to training for how to gather customers. You're not in this by yourself. This is your business, but you're not by yourself in it. It also has Gold Star training for team building. So if those of you that are here that have always had an issue with gathering customers, with trying to build a team, that ends here. That ends here because we've got the best of the best to train you with this, and it all comes as part of this movement. Now, all of our founders can qualify for all of this for free. 7, and it's free, and it's where you want to be. So we're going to show you how to get your first 7 customers and or business partners in the first 30 days. And after that, you're free and clear. We also want to go into detail with you about what that makes for you. You can be up to $500 to $1,000 a month very quickly. This is our goal, to see you get there. And for a limited time, we're going to begin April 1st. It's going to run through May 31st. You can become a founder with the WorldLink Team Movement for the low price of $149.99. But for the first 150 founding members, there's a $50 discount for you, and it'll be $99. And just look at the bottom of this. It says, success loves speed. Don't delay, sign up today. We're wanting those of you that are eager to get started again with this movement. You want to make a residual income that pleases you. I mean, that actually excites you. Finally, you're going to be able to do that with us. We're going to make certain of that. That's part of one of our commitments to you, is to help you get over those humps that you have dealt with for so long, dealing with sales, direct sales, and or MLM companies. So this is different than MLM. This is more of a hybrid. This is a direct sales with a heart. So again, you all are in such a good place, such a good position. We welcome you, and we thank you so much for being on this call tonight and for us on this launch tonight. Again, we hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and we just thank you and welcome you here. Now, I would like, do what? Oh, we're going to be doing this weekly. I'm getting a reminder. We're going to be doing this weekly. I'm asking you to please, you see the link at the bottom. It says join our weekly Zoom calls Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and Central Time. It's 8, 7 for Mountain Standard. I'm asking you, please invite some people to this. And all you have to do is listen. You're going to hear someone talk about their car issues, talk about medical issues, talk about some sort of issue. Really, you've got an answer for them. If you would please just invite them to this. We're trying to let everyone that we possibly can know about the benefits of what we have our hands on. So if you would, even if you don't want to be a part of it, send somebody here so they can take a look at it for you. Send someone here because someone's looking for an opportunity just like this. And again, it's all about caring and sharing. So I'm going to close out my screen now. And I am going to turn this back over to our illustrious leader, Mr. Kirby Cochran. If you are still here, sir, would you please close us out?
I sure am. And thank you so much, Tina. And Kirk, it was very helpful. I love the PowerPoint presentation. And just for all of you to know that we will have that in business resources. So this next week, when we get started, we're going to show you how you can get your replicated website going, how you can get replicated customers to come in, and the rest of how the whole back-end engine works, which has been, we have been working very, very hard on. So I'm not going to keep you much more, but again, these meetings are going to be about how you make money, because we want to get people making 500 to 1,000 and more. We're not here to make millionaires. If that happens, we love it, but we want everybody to be able to start making money quickly. And we have the products, and we have the compensation plan and the management team to help make this go. So with that, I'm going to say to everyone, thank you for being a part of tonight's call. And you can look forward to having this presentation posted tomorrow at Facebook. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.
Thank you, Kirby. Everyone unmute and say good night to Kirby, and good night to one another. Good night,
Good night,
guys.
everybody. Thank you for being on.
Kirby. Good night,
Thanks for
everyone.
being on.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Thanks a lot for
Ask a
coming.
question in the chat, but get with
Thanks
the
a lot,
person
Mr.
we're inviting to, and
McLeod,
they'll be
Mr.
happy to
Gilbert,
answer
Mr.
that
Brown.
question.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
Thanks, Yolanda.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Miracle.
All right.
Bye
Good
now.
night, everybody.
All right.
Good night.
Now.
God
Happy
bless.
Easter.
Happy Easter.
That's the first.